Hi everybody, it's Melissa. Welcome back. I have another Bible to review, to show you. This is another one I got from Lifeway. When they were having their huge sale. I still have one more coming. I bought a total of 4. And I still have one more coming that's on back order. When I get it, of course, I'll share it. But this one is really, really cool too. So far, I've been very, very happy with everyone that I've gotten. They're, because it is like a clearance sale, they're limited on colors and things like that you can get it in, but the prices are phenomenal. This one was, it was under 20 as well. All of them are under 20 except for the one I have coming. It was like 22. But just to show you what good deal it is, this one is regular $59.99. And like I said, I got it for under $20. Under 20. And this one is another one that I have never heard of, that I wasn't familiar with. The last one I got, I've been using like crazy, was this one. It's big. I love the beautiful embossing there, and even see on the back, rose gold gilded pages, but a really, really good study Bible. This is the one that is the Life Connections Study Bible. So it actually has Bible studies in it that you can do on your own or share in a group. And phenomenal. I love it. Both of these, plus the one I have coming, are the CSB version, Christian Standard Bible. So, excellent translations. I love this one. This one is Navy and Mist, and I'm going to read the back of it. To tell you everything it has. Okay, the CSB Disciples Study Bible guides an individual's journey in following Jesus by featuring discipleship-themed study notes as well as tools and resources to equip Christians to disciple others. Included in this Foundation's 260 reading plan, featuring 206 concise daily readings with commentary from Pastor Roddy and his wife Candy. I'm assuming those are the people, main people who are editors of the Bible. Ample page space to encourage the text, and journal. That's always is a plus, big plus for me in any Bible. Journal the text via the HERE journaling method: highlight, explain, apply, and respond, with additional articles on discipleship from team at Replicate Ministries. The CSB Disciples Study Bible will help foster engagement and practical application of God's Word in the life of a disciple on a daily basis. I think this would be an excellent one for especially new Christians too, because it has so much to offer and the way it explains foundational things. Features include Introduction to the Disciples Study Bible and Foundations 260 reading plan by Pastor Robbie Gallaty. I have never heard of him. I'm not going to say. I'll just, you can always check him out, look him up online. Discipleship themed study notes. F260 reading plan with commentary and HERE journaling space. Discipleship articles from the team at Replicate Ministries. Book introductions featuring timelines, outlines, and contribution to the Bible. Textual cross references, topical subheadings, 2-column text, concordance, Smithsonian binding, which I love, presentation page, and full color maps. And then Robbie Gallaty is the senior pastor of Long Hollow Baptist Church in Hendersonville, Tennessee. So down along my neck of the woods in the South. He was radically saved out of a life of drug and alcohol addiction on November 12, 2002. In 2008, Robbie and his wife Candy founded Replicate Ministries to educate, equip, and empower men and women to be disciples who make disciple makers. Replicate.org is his website. He is also the author of Growing Up, How to Be a Disciple Who Makes Disciples, Rediscovering Discipleship, Making Jesus' Final Words, Our First Word, and The Forgotten Jesus, and Here and Now. So, wow, impressed. And as far as, trusted denominations, Southern Baptist, for me, are the most foundationally sound. But, I love... I also I have attended Pentecostal churches, Assembly of God. Anywhere I walk in a church door, as long as it is a Christian, Bible-believing, Jesus-believing church, that's my family. That's how I feel. But when it comes to Bibles, I do like to know that it is foundationally sound. I think that is very, very important. And to me, it sounds like this one definitely will be. So the CSB Disciples Study Bible features the highly readable, highly reliable text of the Christian Standard Bible. That's one reason I like this version. And the CSB captures the Bible's original meaning without sacrificing clarity, making it easier to engage with Scripture's life-transforming message and to share it with others. Boom, there we go. All right, so let's actually open the box, shall we? I opened it for just a minute, but I didn't leave it open very long because I was doing something. I'm like, you know what? I'll just wait and really go through it when I, show it to my ladies. All right, so there's the binding. And the one thing I did notice about this one automatically was that it's not big as the last two I just got, which makes it, especially when you have hands like mine that don't work, makes it easier like to carry with you like to church and things. So you can see here how much bigger this one is. This one's much wider, and thickness they're about the same. I still say this one's a little bit bigger, so a little bit more in there. See, can't hardly move it with my broke hand. Jeez. Okay, so anyway, and I do like the cover on the full navy one better. But this one's still pretty. It's got, embossing on it as well. It goes all the way around to there. And then you've got blue here. This one has silver gilding on it. Right there. And it has a beautiful, I'm looking at it right here trying to get to it. Beautiful, beautiful little blue. Same color as the light blue in there. I like that. That's a very pretty color. Very pretty color. So, see, I still haven't even straightened out the pages and separated them and doing that. Whenever you get a new Bible, the pages, because they're so fine, they're usually stuck together. If you'll just do this for a little bit to it, it will usually take care of that issue, for you. And then gradually become less stucky together. So, let's see. Okay, we're just flipped over to the book of Job. I wanted to show you what caught my eye when I was looking at this online. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, hold on. It's not on that one. Okay, anyway, the type is very good again in this one. I think this was either 9 points or a 10 point. I know this one is 9.5 points, and I'm looking at them and they seem about the same. This one may be a little bit bigger, so this may just be a regular 9 point, but still, even with my eyeballs, that's plenty easy to see with. When you start getting down to the 8 and 7 points and stuff, I like mine to be at least 9 point or above. But this one has, okay, you've got all your, so this is the start page of Psalms. So you've got your introduction, structure, outline, Psalms themes, and it takes you through a timeline down here at the bottom. And then here's your first chapter. You've got your references over here. Like he said, it is a 2-column Bible. And then here is a lot of study notes to help you. So, very nice. But there is, if I can find one. Here we go. Okay, so this is the end of Proverbs. And you have this page on a lot of I don't know if it's on every single one of the chapter in the Bible, but I do know it's on Psalm. And this is the, the study version he was talking about. Highlight. Let's see. Here. So, highlight, explain, apply, and then respond. So that's just really cool. And then you have plenty of room for, taking little notes. You wouldn't be able to take a ton, but you can definitely take some. I know Bibles didn't used to be laid out like this. My first Bible that I had laid out in such a concise way was the New American Standard like Precept Ministries Bible. Amazing Bible. So it teaches you how to study the Bible all by yourself. It has places for all kinds of notes for you to take and really just dig into chapter by chapter. It's a great Bible. I actually have two now because I filled the other one up. My first one, she is, one of my friends said, "You just wrote another Bible." I said, "No, I didn't. I just wrote out things that helps me understand things better. That's all." But I love studying I can't study it like I used to because my attention span is gone with the fibro fog, which is very aggravating for me. But I mean, I would sit and I would, almost every single day I would study my Bible anywhere from an hour to 2 hours. And then some days, if I wasn't working, all day long in between my house, chores and taking care of my babies and stuff, I would constantly immerse myself in God's Word. And that's what, if you want to learn, that's what you do. I'm an obsessive personality. Obviously, the way I obsess over planners and over handbags and over Bibles. But the good part about that was when I became a Christian, that obsessive personality went directly toward God's Word, and I wanted to know everything I absolutely could about the Bible, about Jesus, about the relationship with Him, about God, everything. And so I was just a sponge, just soaking up everything I could. Like I said, there's good and bad parts to every, personality like that. But this is like I said, this is going to be much easier to take with you. Once again, though, no words of Jesus in red. So there's Luke, and you still just have the regular black type. So no Jesus in redwoods. Like I said, those are getting fewer and fewer and fewer to find. But this is a very, very, very nice study Bible. I know I probably say that about every one that I get, but hey, the amount of, it's just a wonderful, beautiful thing when you think about it. The amount of tools there are out there for us to be able to become closer to God and walk a life that is pleasing to Him today is just, it's amazing, and it is such a blessing. And especially now that you can get your hands a hold of these for, not nearly, you never saw a Bible like this for this price when I first became a Christian. I had to save up my pennies for a very long time to go out and buy a nice study Bible. And back then there weren't as many different kinds as well. So you do want to check your sources. You want to make sure you've got good sources. My favorite one has always been the Life Application Study Bible, which is just really, really, and you can get it in pretty much any translation you want. They don't have it in CSB, and I'm not sure if they have it in the ESV either, but they do have it in the New American Standard, King James, New King James, NIV, and NLT. So I know it has it in those 5 translations. So, and then the study notes are just amazing and wonderful. They're now at their 3rd printing with their 3rd edition update. So that tells you something. That Bible's been around for a long time. Billy Graham himself endorsed it. And it's just an excellent source. So, but it's hard to find those on sale. The only time I ever found those on sale, it may be in the CSB version now, because they had, when they were going away with the Home Christian Standard Bible, which is the predecessor to the CSB Bible, they just updated it, made it a little bit more easy to read and more accurate. But the Home Christian Standard Bible was a wonderful one too, and you can still get it on christianbooks.com. And if they still have it, they have the Life Application Study Bible on there for $20. And that's remarkable, because otherwise you're going to pay $50 to $60 for it. True. So if you want one of those, that's my, and the Home Christian Standard translation is wonderful. So you're not going to be losing anything. It's just one they're not printing anymore, because they're printing these instead. I'm petting my Bible pages. I love that. I love the way they sound. And I love the way a new Bible smells. I just do. I can't help it. See, what I'm talking about. Okay, that you just keep flipping and flipping and flipping. And, you know, fold it a little bit. Flip it some more. And that will take care of all those pages. But, because I eventually like to get my Bibles where they have no problem laying flat. But this is a beautiful one. This is definitely a beautiful, this is a keeper. A keeper, so another Bible. And these I have been getting, not all ChristianBooks.com. These have all come from Lifeway. So they have come from the Lifeway website themselves, which is a wonderful resource for study materials and everything else. Yeah, very good resource, so you might want to check it out. Shipping handling is not that much, so that was good. I'm trying to pull the piece apart here. This is what I mean. This is why you have to flip, 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 flip to get all these nice little pages to separate. It's hard at first. Fingernails help. Or poop. I promise you they come apart. And now I'm just determined to do it because I am. Here we go. Nope, I put it back together. Pardon moi. There we go. Look at there. And that's why I was wanting to get it, because that one also has one for judges. So that's cool. So anyway, go grab yourself a new Bible, guys. Nothing better you can, you know, buy for yourself. And with the way our world's going right now, hey, we don't know how long we'll have that freedom left to do this. So Genesis, one of my favorite books in the Bible, explains so much once you learn to understand it, and it's such a wonderful foreshadowing. And when I say foreshadowing, I mean it's basically an introduction to the Gospels. And it's one of the best studies I ever did was with Kate Arthur and her in-depth study on Genesis. Amazing. I learned so much from that study. Wish I had the brain power to do it again. But anyway, that's the new Bible. When I spoke with Lifeway about the one that is back ordered, they weren't sure because they have to wait to their, you know, warehouse can get it in before they can send it out. They're not sure when that will be. But if I paid a little bit more attention, I would have seen where it says on back order. I didn't pay enough attention. That's me. That's Melissa. I miss things like that. I really do. Okay. All right, guys. Love you so much. I hope you have a blessed day. I hope this was fun. I always have fun going through new Bibles and seeing what they've got. And still got the nasty, icky hand. Look at all the scaly dryness that's going on this hand. I mean, I go back on the 14th and it's still sore and still hurts, but I'm so hoping they take this thing off of me. I'm going to have to get a loofah sponge the side of my house to rub all this crusty off. And today I woke up with my finger swollen like crazy. Had to get my wedding ring off. I'm just having a hard time. You guys aren't praying for me enough. Pray more. Pray harder. All right. I love you guys. Have a blessed and wonderful day. Leave a comment. Leave a like, please. Subscribe if you're not already. And hit that notification bell so that you know when I upload my videos. And I will see you next time. Bye. Love you so much.